Okay, it's not bad. Two things: your light bulb's not going to light because you've got no power to the load. Okay, so there's actually two problems. So you need to run a wire from here to the load. Okay, so coming off of the fuse, you're going to feed these on a common feed, one to the control side. Okay, that then comes over here to your switch and then goes to ground. Well done. And then the other has to feed the load side, so it comes out 87 and turns your bulb on. Well done. The only other consideration, and it's minor, is that you have this hooked up as a positive ground. Okay, so the positive side is always the longer side. The negative is the shorter side. Now your bulb still would have worked if you'd hooked up the load side to number 30 there. It still would have worked. You would have been happily ignorant that there was a problem. And in fact, cars until early 60s, a lot of cars, well, not a lot. In the 50s and 40s and 30s, there was there was back and forth. People would use positive grounds, people would use negative grounds, whatever. It wasn't until probably the early 60s, late 50s, when it really became a standard to have negative ground cars and trucks. And by the way, everything works exactly the same way. There was only one small difference that people didn't like about it. But if you ran one of those old cars today and you ran a positive ground, you wouldn't know a difference. It would just work. Okay. But again, typically we draw it where the positive is the longer one. And then don't forget this. Without this wire here, your light will not light up because you're not running anything to it. Okay. Your relay would click. Nothing else would happen.